This is one of the many sheltered walkways that we have in this neighborhood, or rather the whole of Singapore. So it shields us from the sun and most importantly the rain. And every community, not community, every couple of blocks have their own playground, a little bit of fitness area, and let's see how there's the average void deck looks like in Singapore. Here we go, we've got notice board. So this is one of the multi-story car parks, because the cars are parked behind that. And yeah, so this is another void deck. You've got letterbox, rubbish bin, sitting area, and of course the infamous fine, or rather what you can't do in the void deck sign. Let me just show you a close-up. Is it infamous or famous? And then of course, yeah, the CCTVs around for everyone's protection. Oh, this is quite nice what they've done here. And the lift with a lot of notices. And another bulky disposal bin. And of course we have the bike parking area, if you can see over here. So the bulky things you can either dispose here or in the rubbish zone, which I will show you shortly. And okay. So before we go to the rubbish zone, so that's where the cars are parked, and as you can see, our clothes are all hung outside by bamboos or poles. Very eco-friendly because we have lots of sun, so we don't need dryers. And here's another walkway. Another playground. Okay, I see some activity in one of the community zones. Let's see if I can get it close to there. So, playground number 3. And then this is also another community event space. And you can see a fitness area just there. Let's go check out the dance crew that I saw earlier. Because we've got schools under the blocks. I'm not going to show you that for their privacy. Do not cycle in the void decks. Oh, a nice little garden going on here of sorts. So I know I'm digressing a lot, but every lift has a CCTV inside as well for, well, protection, I guess. Yep. There we go. Some dancing, really cool. And okay, let's go find the rubbish area. So keep active, everybody. Good job. We have a little community garden here going on. Some areas do have that, not all, but yeah. Okay, so like I promised, this is We're going to find where all the rubbish gets disposed of. So if you can see these little boxes here, when we throw our rubbish in the rubbish chute, it goes down there, and our guys pick it up and bring them to places like this to get thrown properly. Yeah, you can see. I don't exactly know how it's being processed. I don't think it's separated like what many European countries does. So everything is. I don't know actually. That's a very good topic and something I would probably have to do some research on and get back. Because we just throw everything inside the rubbish chute and these guys handle the rest. So if you can see here, this blue bin, it's actually one of the recycling bins that you will find. Like here, there's one, there's two more there. You will find, scattered around neighborhoods and communities. However, here's an interesting fact. Singapore actually incinerates all of its rubbish. So these, as much as it has some educational purposes to it, do not actually really make a difference, because the items actually do need to be cleaned on the consumer part before they are disposed, which most of us don't, sadly. And these I have often seen as being used as a dumping ground for non-recyclables or just really messy. As you can see, the condition of it is also, yeah. Well, anyways, it basically, the waste still gets discarded and by incineration, and together with all the stuff that is collected in our public waste bins, which is the one I showed you earlier. This looks relatively new still, but yeah. So basically, okay, this is the car park. Usually HDB car parks are mostly outdoors. A few do have indoor ones, but most of them are outdoors. Anyway, back to the collection. Right, let me. Right. So this is one of the public waste collectors area that gets sorted and transported to the incineration plant, and from there the ashes goes to this Semakau Island landfill. So yep. So this is one of the vehicles that the cleaning guys use to move all of their rubbish, all of our rubbish. That's picked up from under our HDBs. Let me just show you in a bit. Okay, here's a market. Okay, so if you see again, like I showed you earlier, these compartments here. So all the rubbish from each individual blocks goes in here, gets picked up by our guys in their vehicles and sent to that public waste collection bins like that. And then from there, various companies come and pick it up and send it to the incineration plant. So there are about 3, I think, companies that each maintains different parts of Singapore. So they pick up the rubbish and then bring it to the incineration plant. And in a nutshell, that's why probably the recycling bit, although like I say, very educational, but probably doesn't work as well here as compared to other countries, because everything gets turned to waste, and that waste is then transformed to energy. Like you can see here, there's many different kind of separated recycling bins. We've got textiles. Okay, maybe this one will probably be the most important one, but the others, no matter what, it still gets burned and turned to waste to energy. Yep.